Good day, my lovely viewers. I'm Emmanuel Kamau and I'll be a host for today. Now, today we are going to do a film review, and the movie that we are going to focus today on is a movie by the name 13 Hours with the Secret Soldiers of Benghazi. The movie was directed by Michael Bay and was released in the year 2016. This movie is based on a true story that happened on the Tuesday of September 9th, 2012 in a town known as Benghazi. The film highlights themes such as crime, political instabilities, countries to and fro conflicts, and the struggles that military personnel go through in their workspace. The background of this movie is that on 2011, the US had established 294 diplomatic outposts across the world, and two of these diplomatic outposts were in Libya, in two towns known as Tripoli and Benghazi. So we are going to focus on Benghazi now. On this particular day, Tuesday of September 11th, 2012, the ambassador of the US in Libya, Ambassador Christopher Stevens, had visited Libya and had come to solve some conflicts that was going there. In 2011, the Libyan military had successfully undertaken a coup, and they removed Muammar Gaddafi from his 42 years cruel rule, and they had taken over the city of Libya. So this particular day, Ambassador Christopher Stevens was attacked in his residence by Libyan militia, and his security team were forced to hide him in a bunker in the residence. So the ambassador called for help from a CIA annex base that was 2 kilometers from his residence, and the security team there, led by Tyrone Woods, they defied orders from the chief to stay put within the CIA annex base, and they attempt a rescue in the ambassador's residence. This attempt is hammered and successful because they did not manage to find the ambassador, Christopher Stevens, but they managed to rescue some civilians from the ambassador residence, and they took them to the CIA annex base. In the CIA annex base at around 3 p.m. No, 3 a.m. Night, the CIA annex base received 3 heavy attacks from the Libyan militia, and during that attack, unfortunately, Tyrone Woods and Glenn lost their lives. The survivors of this true story were Jack, Tig, we have Tanto, and we have Oz. Later in the morning at 6 a.m., the security team received backup from the Libyan military and the US caravan from Tripoli, and they were successfully taken to the airport and deported back to America. Later we come to find that the survivors were awarded with the medals of courage and braveness from the president, and also the posted chief of that time received a medal. Now, from my analysis, the weaknesses, I realized that Libya was displayed as a war zone, and where weapons were sold in the markets, just like some stuff and artifacts. Another weakness I realized is that some characters, especially the Libyan civilians, were underdeveloped and were not really shown many times in the movie. The strengths that I found is that the characters of the antagonists, those security guys, were developed very well, and they acted their roles very well, and they looked trained in their characters as security teams. Another strength is that the film reminds people of the events that happened on that particular day, the September 11th of 2012 in Libya. The description, the film is set in Benghazi, in Libya. The camera techniques are good as they brings viewers close to characters' emotional and physical environment. Also, the characters portray good. Um, they act very well. And the conclusion, I recommend that you guys go watch this movie, 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi, and my ratings 4 stars, so you go and watch it out. Thank you.